como le quieran decir. El día de hoy, pues ella va a ser, la maestra que les va a dar la sesión. Maestra Rachel, ¿está por aquí?
Sí, muchas gracias.
Ah, sí, ya la vi, ya la vi.
Aquí ando, aquí ando. Bueno, pues muchas gracias y bienvenidos, chicos. Es un placer para mí estar con ustedes. El día de hoy vamos a trabajar lo que es el módulo de inglés. Sabemos que el idioma es muy importante para cada una de las carreras. Nos abre una nueva perspectiva, abre un nuevo proyecto también, puede llegar a través del idioma. Entonces vamos a estarlo trabajando porque también es uno de los aspectos que vienen dentro del examen que ustedes están como futuros licenciados en diferentes áreas a realizar. Muy bien. Do you speak English? Yes, no, a little bit.
A little.
Okay, perfect. It doesn't matter if you're not that able to speak, but the most important thing is understand. En este caso, lo más importante es que puedan entenderlo, porque el examen que ustedes van a presentar, sobre todo, conlleva muchas cuestiones de comprensión lectora, así que sí podemos llevar una buena comprensión, que es generalmente la habilidad que más trabajamos o que tenemos más desarrollada al momento de estar aprendiendo un nuevo idioma, en este caso en inglés. Ustedes están familiarizados con el idioma también porque lo han llevado tal vez algunos desde primaria, secundaria, bachillerato hasta cierto semestre. Entonces, por ahí deben de tener algunos conocimientos. I think you already know how to introduce yourself, right? ¿Saben presentarse?
Yeah, and by the way, I think I speak it very well.
Oh, that's perfect, Maffer. So there won't be any problem for you. There's no problem for you.
No, not at all. I think I also understand it pretty well.
That's super for you. You have an advantage. So please introduce yourself.
Okay, what would you like me to tell you about me?
Whatever thing you want to share with us. Your name, your age, what you're going to study.
Okay, my name is Maria Fernanda, but I like when people call me Mafe, or even sometimes when people get creative with my nicknames. I'm this is gonna sound strange because most of you are from high school, but I'm actually 24. I already studied two times in college. I'm looking forward to my third well, for my third time studying. I want to become a vet, and well, I'm a little nervous because every time it's getting closer and closer our exam date, but I'm getting not so much confident, but I'm trying to practice and to study the most I can, so I don't have to use well, I don't have to give any excuse to my parents if I don't I don't succeed.
Don't worry, it's okay. Actually, I started my second career at that age, 24 or 25. This is that was my second career, foreign languages. So there's no time. If you have a goal, you have a something you want to do, go for it. Don't worry. There's no age.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your words.
Okay, guys, somebody else want to introduce yourself as Miss Montero and Miss Virgen said, my name is Raquel, but I liked most of the people call me Rachel. So teacher Rachel, Miss, Prof, whatever, it's okay for me. Raquel, Rachel, it's okay. But my full name is Raquel Garcia Arellano Villegas. I'm a French and English teacher, so that's why I'm in here. I studied foreign languages, and my first career is as an engineer. So don't worry if you are in here, is your second try or something. There's no age. Do your best, and let's check. What do you know about English? Introduce yourself. I think it's the first thing we learn, how to say hi, my name is, I'm. So I want you to say it, please. Somebody else wants to introduce.
Hi.
Hi, Monse.
Hi, my name is Montserrat and nice to meet you. I am, sorry, I'm so nervous. I like the language. I learn Korean and English. I am from Mexico, and well, I don't know what to say. Nice to meet you.
Hi,
I
Monse.
like I like the animals like cats and dogs, and I like meet to other people, but sometimes I am a little shy. um, I don't know what more to say. I think this is all. Sorry.
Thank you. Perfect. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being here and participate. Yeah, I love animals too. I have 3 chihuahuas. So yeah, I like them. Thank you. Somebody else?
Hi.
Hello, Yulisa.
Hi. My name is Julissa. I like to be called Julie. I am from Chiapas. I 18 years old. And I wanted to be a doctor. And I really like music, especially K-pop. Thank you.
Okay, literature or medicine, most of the time is in English. So yeah, you have to learn English, practice English, and a specific vocabulary. But don't worry, so far we are going to start from scratch. Sometimes we're going to start from scratch, and we are going to continue doing a lot of things today. Thank you, Yuli.
Thank you.
Chiapas, I heard it's a nice place, huh? By the way, I'm from Oaxaca, and we are neighbors. So. Somebody else?
Hi, my name is Selena. Nice to meet you, Miss Rachel. Um, I don't know to speak English fluent. I'm nervous. Like to study history lesson center.
Okay, welcome, Selena, and thank you for participating. I know it's kind of weird trying to speak another language if we are not used to do it every day, but that's a nice try, huh? It was okay. And it's a pleasure to meet you. Somebody else? Somebody else? Volunteer? No more?
Me?
Go ahead, Viridiana.
Well, hi, my name is Viridiana. It's a pleasure
to meet you and to be here today. I am very glad to have this kind of classes because in my school I don't have this kind of class anymore. So, well, I like to listen to music. I go to the gym. I like to read books and be with my family. And also, I think that the languages are a very interesting way to like to know about another countries, and it's a great form obviously of communication. And if you want to visit someday another country or state, it's very useful. And well, I like the English.
Thank you, Viridiana. Yeah, it's a way to, maybe if you want to move to another country, when you finish your career, if you want a scholarship, you are going to be asked if you are able to speak another language. So it's an opportunity too. Okay, somebody else? Yes, no, that's okay. Well, thank you for participating. And now we are going to start. Wait a minute, let me share my screen. Okay, in order to start, let's check our abilities. When we speak another language, we use our brain in a different way. We have to use both of them, the hemispheres. We have two hemispheres and we use both of them. So let's check, let's do this activity. Let's go to the gym, but
sigue los movimientos de
look at the video. And let's do it. Vamos a hacer los ejercicios
las manos.
del video. Por favor, si pueden encender sus cámaras también para vernos y poder seguirlo, se los agradecería muchísimo. Hablando otro idioma, también utilizamos los dos hemisferios de nuestro cerebro. Entonces, ¿qué mejor manera de ejercitarlo es que aprendiendo otro idioma? Si vamos empezando a trabajarlo, pues también vamos a poder hacer este tipo de ejercicios de coordinación. Entonces, lo intentamos. ¿Preparados? Gracias por abrir sus cámaras. También eso nos sirve para ver si estamos despiertos y listos para iniciar con toda nuestra actitud. So, go ahead. Está muy simple. 1, 2, vemos. Perfecto, hasta aquí no hay ningún inconveniente. Vamos a agregarle un paso más. Listo, estaba fácil, ¿verdad? ¿Qué tal estuvo nuestra coordinación?
Pues por mí no hubo tanto problema, ya que pues desde chiquita aprendí a tocar la batería y se ocupaba muchísima coordinación, entonces pues creo que en eso no estoy tan mal.
Sí, definitivamente cuando aprendemos ciertas habilidades como tocar un instrumento se desarrolla, bueno, de gran manera. El uso y la combinación de manos, pies con la batería también es un gran desafío. Y si estaba aprendiendo otro idioma, pues también, como les decía, cuando hablamos otro idioma, también nuestro cerebro trabaja de diferente manera porque hay que tener esta habilidad de estar cambiando nuestro switch en el idioma conocer otras estructuras gramaticales. Y bueno, hablando de estructuras gramaticales, ¿se acuerdan de sus clases de inglés, gramática? Yes, no, more or less, kind of, a little bit, nothing. On Eva, you will find this presentation. It will be able for you in the module English as a Foreign Language. Lo van a encontrar aquí, esta presentación la van a tener disponible para que ustedes puedan entrar. A la hora que ingresen van a poder seleccionar qué les gustaría repasar. Tenemos gramática, información personal, verbo que no debe de faltar y que nos conocemos o creemos que conocemos perfectamente, el verbo to be, the to be verb. It's the first verb we learn in English. So we have here the verb to be, have, que es otro verbo que nos va a ayudar en inglés. También lo podemos ocupar como auxiliar. And some tenses. Here we have some tenses. Tenemos algunas como el presente simple, simple present. When do we use the present simple? What for we use the present simple? ¿Para qué utilizamos el presente simple? To talk about.
Maybe when we are talking about something that is happening like right in the moment.
Okay. The use of, or the uses of present simple, it's most of the time to show repetition, habits, and generalizations. For example, I always take a shower. I always take a shower. It's something I do day by day. So for actions that can be repeated, or habits. Para hábitos que hacemos el día a día. Nuestra rutina, para eso también lo utilizamos, para hablar de nuestra rutina. Present simple. Do you remember how to conjugate in present simple? ¿Se acuerdan cómo se conjuga? Vamos a ver rápidamente algunos tiempos verbales porque es importante identificarlos. En el examen se van a encontrar sobre todo con lecturas. En las lecturas no les van a decir, ok, ahorita viene en presente, después en pasado, más adelante presente simple, sino que viene pues una lectura global y es, como su nombre lo indica, de comprensión. Y es importante identificar los tiempos. Hay algunas cuestiones, unas pautas que nos van a servir para identificarlo. Por eso vamos a ver como de una forma un poco rápida, no tenemos tanto tiempo como para dar una clase, para aprender presente simple, podríamos llevarnos 3, 4 clases trabajándolo, pero es un breve repaso. Present simple, it's super easy. Let's check the video. Present simple or simple present, it's the same. It's the same. And we use these tense to talk about habits, generalizations, activities, routines. So when we say, I wake up, she wakes up, in here we have a clue. She wakes up. It's because it's third person. I take a shower, that's part of my routine. He studies daily. So when we talk about daily activities, let's check what a teacher do. The teacher explains grammar. He checks grades, exam. He teaches English. He gives classes to the student and he writes practices. Podemos checar para la tercera persona, que es he. Recuerden, tercera persona es he, she, it. Algo que nos va a dar una clave. Y es el uso de esta S o una ES. So when you check, he checks or teaches or gives, writes. So when you check this ES or S, is because it's simple present for the third person. Tercera persona lleva esa S, ES, o ahorita vamos a ver qué otro cambio podemos hacer. For the rest of the pronouns, there's any problem because it's I, we, you, they plus the verb, and we don't have to do anything to the verb. It's just the verb. I play, I sleep, but for he, she, and it, we had to add the letter S at the end of the verb. In the example, we have he swims, well. Le agregamos la S. And that is for the third person, he, she, and it. So the example, the first rule, the general rule, we have to add the letter S at the end of the verb. He dances, she dances, it dances. For some verbs with final S, O, SH, CH, we have to add ES. We have to add ES at the end of the verb. If a verb ends with a vowel and Y, we add just S. He plays, she plays, it plays. But if we have a consonant plus Y, like in a study, we have to change this Y for I. ES. He studies, she studies, it studies. An irregular verb have, he, she, and it is has. Trataremos de recordar este verbo que es have. Para todos los demás pronombres, I, we, you, they es have, pero para la tercera persona es has. He, she, it has. Negative, we use an auxiliary. In present simple, we use the auxiliary do for questions, and for negative, for I, we, you, and they, we use the auxiliary don't. That is the contracted form of do not. For the third person, if we use does as auxiliary for questions, in negative, we use doesn't. That is a contracted form for does not. Ok, tenemos unos ejercicios aquí súper rápido. I lasaña for dinner. Y el verbo es cook. ¿Cómo quedaría? I cook. Simple. She, el verbo es dance. In the party.
She dances.
She dances. Thank you. Bill, el verbo es buy. Apples.
Buys.
Bill buys. Muy bien, están aplicando las reglas. Agregamos una S al final para la tercera persona. The bird fly high.
The bird flies.
Flies. The bird flies high. Recordando que termina en consonante con la letra Y. Entonces cambiamos por I latina. ES. Sara
Washes.
washes. Thank you, Alonso. Washes the dishes. They a meeting. El verbo es have.
They have a meeting.
They have a meeting. No tenemos que cambiar nada porque es el pronombre they. Eric, homework. El verbo es do.
Does.
Does. Perfect. Tim and I work hard. El verbo es work. Tim and I
Work.
work is we. That a car. El verbo es have.
Has.
Has.
Perfect. He finished the practice.
Finishes.
Finishes. There you are. Oigan, chicos, están qué bárbaros. Entonces, ¿qué hago yo aquí? Díganme. Solo es un recordatorio. Ya sé, ya sé. Vamos a continuar. Ustedes ya tienen un conocimiento que vamos a reforzar y vamos a recordar para que puedan obtener esos aciertos y mejores puntajes. Okay? Negative. As I said, we use the auxiliaries don't or doesn't. I don't cook. She doesn't dance. Bill doesn't buy. The bird doesn't fly. Si usamos el auxiliar, ya no le agregamos nada al final del verbo. So, Sarah
Doesn't.
wash the dishes. They
Don't have.
don't have meeting. Eric
Doesn't.
Doesn't.
do. Este es nuestro verbo.
Don't.
Tim and I don't work. That
Don't has.
Pues,
doesn't, doesn't have, y el verbo lo seguimos utilizando en infinitivo. He finished.
He doesn't finish.
He doesn't finish the practice. Entonces, así es como jugamos en presente simple. No tienen ninguna duda. Veo que dominan bien el presente simple, ¿verdad? Entonces, ya checamos una parte de nuestros temas que fue presente simple. To talk about daily routine, we use present simple. And let's check another subject that is past simple. ¿Qué tan familiarizados están con past simple? When we use past simple to talk about actions that started and finished in the past. I was born in 1985, for example. Solamente nací una vez, listo, pasó esa actividad, esa acción, ya pasó. Entonces, por eso usamos un pasado simple. There are regular and irregular verbs. Tenemos verbos regulares e irregulares.
How do we form the past simple?
Affirmative.
Subject plus verb in past tense plus object.
We ate some lovely pizzas last night.
Okay, for past simple, this is the structure, the subject plus the verb. In here we have to check if it is a irregular or a regular verb. The regular verbs are the verbs ending ed. Los verbos regulares, recuerden que terminan con ed. Los vamos a encontrar con esa terminación, así es como los vamos a distinguir. Una que son regulares y que son en pasado. The irregular verbs we have to learn by heart. There's no other way. There's no other way. Nos tenemos que aprender de memoria los verbos irregulares. Con el uso, pues los vamos a ir aprendiendo. And then we have an object or the complement and a clue. Y tenemos palabras claves que nos van a dar esa idea de que es pasado. Ejemplo, last night, yesterday, last summer. Cuando veamos que diga last y utilizando algún otro sustantivo, pues vamos a tener que es un pasado. O vamos a tener yesterday o alguna fecha en específico. Okay, in this case, we ate some lovely pizzas. Ate, it's an irregular verb. Es un verbo irregular. ¿De qué verbo es esta conjugación? Ate.
El verbo eat.
Eat. Comer. So I ate some lovely pizzas last night. We use the same pronouns. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Thanks God for all of the pronouns. For all of the pronouns is the same. Is the verb in past the same. Es el mismo. Solamente para verbos irregulares, recuerden que agregamos una ed. Y si el verbo ya termina en e, solamente le agregamos la d. I washed the car. You, he, she, it, we, they. Es la misma conjugación para todos. ¿Cómo vamos a identificarlos? Recuerden, verbos regulares terminan en ed. Los irregulares tenemos que irnos aprendiendo. Negative form. If for present, we use the auxiliary do and don't. For past, we are going to use the past of the verb do, that is did, not, or the contracted form didn't. Recuerden que esta es la negación did not, pero tenemos la versión contraída que es didn't. Jim didn't finish his homework. Example here. I did not wash the car, pero podemos hacerlo más corto. And using didn't. I didn't eat. Interrogative. If you use do for as auxiliary for present simple, in past we use did. Did, subject plus verb and object. Did you listen to music last night? Did you watch a series last night? El auxiliar did, subject, the pronoun, then the verb, and then a complement. Yes. Did I? Did you? Did we? Did they? The verb and a complement. Recuerden que estamos viéndolo así de manera rápida para recordar y ahorita ya vamos a entrar en la parte donde vamos a saber identificar en el examen. Vamos a poder identificar ya en el examen lo que nos puede venir. Vamos a ver de forma general y ya después en específico ciertas actividades para hacer en nuestro examen. That was past simple. Future. Let's check.
Simple
For simple future, we use will or auxiliary will. Subject, the pronoun, plus will and the verb. Example, you will buy new shoes. Nuestro auxiliar en este caso va a ser will, nos va a indicar un futuro. It's for a simple future. You will buy new shoes. Negative, will not or won't. Example, affirmative, I will buy new shoes. Negative, you won't buy new shoes. Okay, they will attend class tomorrow. They won't attend class tomorrow. In here, the clue is tomorrow. If for past was last night, yesterday, in here, tomorrow, next, summer, next, Friday. Estas son nuestras palabras claves en los tiempos para poderlos identificar. Question. So we have to switch places in here, the auxiliary, then the subject, then the verb. Will you buy new shoes? Yes, I will. No, I won't. Another use for future is be going to. Para hablar de futuro también podemos utilizar esta estructura que es be going to. The subject, we have to conjugate the verb to be. Remember, the verb to be is am, is, are. I am, you are. He, she, it is. We, you, they are. So it's subject plus the verb to be in present, going to, and then the verb. She's going to visit her brother in Canada. Recordando, is es para she. Am es para I, and for we, you, and they, utilizamos are. Then, going to plus the verb in infinitive. Después el verbo en infinitive. In negative, we have to change the verb to be in negative. She is not or she isn't going to visit her brother in Canada. Lo que vamos a hacer negativo es el verbo to be. And that was future. Present continuous. When do we use present continuous? When we want to talk about an activity we're doing at the time of speaking, at that moment. It's something that it's happening now. For example, we are at this moment, we are learning English, or we are paying attention. So again, we have to use the verb to be as auxiliary. That's why it's very important to learn the verb to be, because we're going to use the verb to be as an auxiliary. So the structure is subject plus verb to be plus present participle or the verb ending ing. Andy is washing the car. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer al verbo principal? Le vamos a agregar una ing, ing. Andy is washing the car. I am drinking, you are drinking, he, she, it is drinking, we are drinking, they are drinking water. 4 questions. Sorry, for negative. Negative, it's the negative of the verb to be. We have to change into negative the verb to be. También podemos usar una contracción. I'm, you're, she's, we're, they're. Drinking. Y así es como podemos identificar que es un presente continuo. Vemos el verbo to be y la terminación del verbo es ing. Negative. I am not talking to Hannah. I'm not talking to Hannah. I am not talking to Hannah. I'm not, or you are not, you aren't. So that's for question. For question, we have to switch places again. First, the verb to be in present, then the subject, then the verb ending ing. Am I drinking water? Am I drinking water? Are you drinking water? Are you learning? That's present continuous. Vamos a ir reconociendo ciertas estructuras en los diferentes tiempos para que cuando tengamos una lectura podamos identificar. For example, present perfect. Present perfect. It's another tense. Es otro tiempo. Presente perfecto. A second. Here's. When we talk about experiences, we use present perfect. I've tried Chinese food. He comido, he bebido, he visitado. So when we talk about experiences, we use present perfect. The structure is the next subject plus the verb have, the past participle of the verb plus the complement. I have cooked dinner. En este caso tenemos un verbo regular que termina en ed, pero lo utilizamos aquí como un participio pasado del verbo y esto nos va a dar pauta que podemos identificar como verbo auxiliar el verbo have. Recuerden que el verbo have se conjuga has para he, she, and it. I have seen the film. You have seen the film. She, he has seen the film. This is the structure, subject, auxiliary, have or has, plus the past participle of the verb, plus the complement. For negative, we have to use haven't or hasn't in here. I haven't seen, he, she hasn't seen the film. Vamos checando de nuevo estructuras, porque para preguntas, we switch places. Have I, have you, has she, he, have we, and then the plus participle of the verb. Have you seen the film? ¿Has visto la película? Have you seen the film? Y esa es nuestra estructura para presente Perfecto. Verbos irregulares los podemos encontrar aquí en esta pequeña lista. Tenemos la forma del pasado simple, lo que platicábamos hace un momento, el pasado simple de los verbos irregulares. Y aparte tenemos los pasados participios de esos verbos irregulares. Remember, the verb to be in past is was, were, the past participle, been. Okay, for example, another we use a lot is the verb drink. El verbo es drink, pasado drank, past participle drunk. El verbo que más también conocemos, el verbo eat, comer. Eat, ate, pasado simple, eaten, pasado participle. Example. I eat pizza. I eat pizza every day. Y es una actividad que hago como rutina. Nos va a marcar este every day. I eat pizza every day. That's not healthy, ¿no? That's not healthy, but it's just an example. I ate, I ate pizza last night. I ate pizza last night. Es el mismo verbo, pero ahora sabemos que está una en pasado por su forma y también nos da la pista last night. I will eat pizza tomorrow. I will eat pizza tomorrow. What tense is it? ¿Qué tiempo es este?
Futuro, ¿no?
Exactly. Futuro. Entonces, I will eat pizza tomorrow. Futuro. I have eaten a pizza since I was 15. Okay. I have eaten pizza since I was 15. What tense is it? ¿Qué tiempo es? I have eaten pizza.
Future, ¿no?
I have eaten pizza.
Past continuous.
¿Es en participio?
Ya vamos identificándolo. Ok, utilizamos un participio. Present perfect. Present perfect. Tal vez no nos acordamos de los nombres exactos porque incluso en español no nos sabemos los tiempos. Es importante que sepamos nuestro idioma también y para poder hacer las comparaciones. Pero lo importante es que ustedes puedan reconocerlo. Por ejemplo, me mencionaron participio. Ok, ya saben ahora que el presente perfecto lo forman con un participio porque están viendo el verbo en participio. Ya llevan ahí un punto para poderlo reconocer. Y nuestras palabras claves. Tomorrow, mañana. Ok, estamos hablando de futuro. Last night, una acción anterior. Pasado. Every day, una rutina. Presente. Algunas palabras clave para presente perfecto como since. Para que podamos irlos identificando. Son nuestras palabras claves de tiempo. Okay, so far, questions, doubts, dudas, preguntas, hasta aquí.
No, miss, everything's fine.
I hope so. In here you will find information for practice, and you will find some other activities. How to talk about a daily routine in the video in here. Let's check now something. Let's check. Vamos a hacer una prueba de lo que puede venir en su examen que están por presentar. Okay. The first part is reading comprehension. Wait a second. Wait a second, let me share again. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is. It's super easy because this is the first part. We're going to check the routine and how to introduce yourself. Wait. Okay, let's read. A volunteer to start reading. Voluntario que quiera leer. A volunteer, raise your hand. No, nobody? Okay, okay, Maffer, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, my first name is Pierre and my surname is Shaw. I am 19 years old. I was born in Berlin, but I live in a quite small town called Loutraki. It is located in Greece. I live in a big apartment with my parents and my two siblings. I have a sister and a brother. My sister's name is Susanna. She is 13 years old. My brother's name is Paul. He's 20 years old. My mother's name is Maria Jose. She is Spanish. My father's name is Hans. He was born in Germany too. I am a freshman and I feel very excited about starting the university. We have lived in Greece for 4 years. I love living here, but my mother misses Barcelona a lot. Her parents live there. We are moving to Spain next year in October.
Okay, try to recognize the tenses we are using in this reading. ¿Qué tiempos están utilizando? ¿Qué tiempos verbales estamos utilizando? Mostly present simple. Okay, we are talking about Pierre's life. This is Pierre's life. And in here we're using present simple. Tenemos por ahí algún otro tiempo. For example, my father's name is Hans. He was born in Germany. Was born is pasado, past, was born. Tenemos we have lived in Greece for 4 years. That is present perfect.
Present perfect.
Yeah, there you are, present perfect. We are moving to Spain. We are moving to Spain. What tense is it? We are moving to Spain.
Present continuous.
Ok, present continuous, que lo podemos utilizar para hablar de futuro. Ok, entonces podemos reconocer los tiempos. Si podemos reconocer los tiempos, vamos a tener una idea general de lo que se está hablando. Tal vez no comprendemos todo el contexto, o perdón, todo el texto, pero en contexto lo vamos a entender. Habrá palabras que dentro del contexto que estamos manejando lo vamos a entender. Okay, the first question. Salina. Number 1. No, it's not here. Alonso, number 1.
¿Que la leo o
Read the question.
does Peter like living in Kentucky?
Okay, thank you. Primero vamos a tener todas nuestras preguntas y vamos a leer las preguntas para saber qué esperamos. Vamos a saber qué esperamos y qué estamos buscando. So the question is, does Peter like living in Kentucky? Entonces vamos identificando dónde encontramos algo que nos hable de eso en el texto. So, the answer. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does.
Yes, he
Yes,
does.
he
Yes,
does.
have those.
Okay. Then we have number 2. Who says me? Volunteer. Voluntario.
How old is Peter's brother?
¿De quién hablamos? Dice Pierre, pero tenemos apostrophe S que nos habla de belonging, de algo que es relativo, perteneciente a. ¿Y de quién estamos hablando? ¿De Pierre?
De su hermano.
El hermano de Pierce.
Del hermano de Pierre, exactamente. O tenemos un apostrophe S, is because something is belonging to somebody. Or there's a relationship between them, okay? So, how old is
20 years old.
20.
20.
20? Y si se dan cuenta, aquí lo tenemos en letra y aquí en número. Entonces, es parte también de, puede venir algo parecido, relativo, pero pues nos pueden cambiar por ahí esa parte. The word freshman means
First year student.
first year student. ¿Cómo podemos sacar esa conclusión?
Because of the context, he's referring about college that he is excited about starting the university.
Yeah, it says, I am a freshman. I feel very excited about starting the university. So she's going to start university. So he's the first year student. Okay. The word sibling means, y le encontramos aquí, two siblings.
Both brother and
Both.
sisters.
Both brothers and sisters. Yeah, I have a sister and a brother. Y es aquí referencia, two siblings. The word quite small means bastante pequeño o silencioso. Okay. What's the writer's last name? Shaw, Pierre, Hans.
Shaw.
Last name. ¿Qué es last name?
El apellido.
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 Apellido. Podemos encontrar last name o surname. Yes, apellido. Y en este caso nos está pidiendo surname. Last name. So, Shaw. Where does Pierre live?
Barcelona.
Barcelona, Berlin, Greece.
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 Okay. Y nos menciona en la parte de aquí que it is located in Greece. Aunque mencionan, por ejemplo, Spain y Barcelona más acá adelante, nos ponen las tres opciones porque están mencionadas en el texto, pero nuestra pregunta va con referencia específicamente dónde vive. Yeah. Who lives in Barcelona? María José, his grandparents, Hans.
Los abuelos, grandparents.
Grandparents. Okay, so let's check. And there you are. ¿Está fácil la lectura?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was yeah, it was easy. So first you have to check the text and then the question in order to answer. Lean siempre sus preguntas. Iniciando, podemos leer la instrucción. Siempre lean la instrucción. Pueden de ahí ir leyendo sus preguntas para que cuando estén en la lectura les sea más fácil irlas localizando por cuestiones de tiempo. Okay, let's do another activity. Daily routines and habits. Wait a minute, second. Here it is. Let me share my screen. Here it is. Now we are going to check a routine. Now who wants to read? Volunteer. No one. volunteer or I choose?
I already read, but I wanna let the word to somebody else.
Yeah, don't worry. That's why I'm trying to make somebody to participate. The Scarlett. Scarlett Hernandez. Want to participate? Are you here? No. Viridiana, could you read, please?
Me, teacher.
Okay, thank you, my dear. Go ahead.
My cousin Matthew has a very hectic life. For starters, he has 3 jobs. In the morning, he works as a teacher. In the afternoon, as a taxi driver. And at night, as a singer. Matthew wakes up at 4 a.m. He takes a shower, gets dressed, and goes to school. He doesn't have time for breakfast at home, so he has breakfast at school. Matthew teaches 5th grade. He loves children, so enjoys his work. All of them, or?
Thank you, dear period. Let's give the chance to another volunteer. No volunteers. So, Summer, could you please continue?
Yes.
Please, go
At
ahead.
12:30, Matthew always has lunch with his coworkers. Then he goes to his father's house to pick up his father's taxi and begins working as a taxi driver. He is a good driver and likes taking to passengers about politics and sports. Matthew has a rock band. At night, the band plays some music at a local bar. After singing for 2 hours, he goes back home, has dinner, and watches a little TV. Matthew's wife is pregnant, so he will quit 2 of his jobs soon. He wants to share a lot of time with his family in the future.
Thank you. So, first question. Matthew has breakfast where he works, in his apartment. We don't know.
Where he works,
Okay, it says he doesn't have time for breakfast at home, so he has breakfast at the school. No nos menciona where he works or apartment, pero nos podemos guiar porque tenemos at home. Podríamos tener esta relación, pero nos dice aquí at the school, es su lugar de trabajo. So, where he works. Number 2, Matthew wakes up after taking a shower late early. Tenemos Matthew wakes up at 4 a.m.
Early.
Early. No nos dice exactamente en la pregunta, las opciones no está la hora exacta, pero lo tenemos que deducir. Aunque menciona shower, no es obviamente esa, porque no nos podemos despertar después de bañarnos. Bueno, sí, cuando ya estamos bien alertas. At 4 a.m. es muy, muy temprano, así que early. Does he watch TV with his wife? Yes, he does. Not mention it. No, he doesn't. Not mentioned.
Not.
It's mentioned or not?
Not. Not mercy.
Not mentioned. 4, he has lunch with his colleagues, the manager of the band, with his family and his wife. He has lunch. Mhm. He has lunch
With college.
colleagues. Aquí nos dice coworkers. Son compañeros de trabajo y aquí pues con sus colegas. Synonym. That's synonym. Then we have another question. The word. Aquí vamos a entender por contexto. The word
Frenetic.
Okay, the word headache is close in meaning to frenetic. ¿Cómo lo vamos a saber? Si no conocemos la palabra, a veces no es necesario saber la palabra, sino vamos a verlo en contexto. Dice, my cousin Matthew has a very hectic life. For start, he has 3 jobs. Aquí sabemos que tiene 3 trabajos. No puede ser algo tranquilo, no puede ser inteligente, no entraría como descripción de su tipo de vida, sino frenetic, por todo lo que tiene que hacer. No necesitamos saber exactamente la palabra, pero entender sí por el contexto. Y ahí tenemos. There you are. Let me share with you another. A minute. Okay. Wait. So, where is it? Here it is. Now you can recognize the tenses and let's check if you remember simple past. Wait a second. We're going to form 2 teams. Wait. Team number 1, Ángel, Dana, Alonso, Amisadai, Angie, Arisaid, Berenice, Selina, Clausen, Carlos and Elias, team number 1, and the rest, team number 2. Let's play. Team number 1, please choose a number.
Seven.
7.
2.
Okay, I heard 7. Okay. Remember, this is past simple. We the verb is start.
Start.
Started.
Started. Ed. There you are. Team number 2.
Well,
I, Lorraine, last Friday.
Scarlett,
Okay, called. Con ed. Called. Team number 1.
2.
2.
We
Finish.
finished.
okay, finished. With ed, yeah. Finished. Okay. Team number 2. Choose a number.
1.
Liz, her homework last Sunday.
Did.
Did. Team number 1.
4.
6.
4. Okay. He soccer last Saturday.
Played.
So, he played. Ed. He played soccer last. Team number 2.
6. 10.
10. Mike, irregular verb. Verbo irregular, ¿eh? Irregular verb. Es verbo irregular. Count. Es irregular. Cambia. No termina en ed, sino que cambia su formación. Team number 1.
6.
I came some 2 weeks ago.
Ask it.
Okay, asked. With ed. Team number 2. Team number 2.
3.
3. No points. Sorry. Okay, team number 1.
14.
14. Yeah. Or 13.
14.
He, a leather. Him, me, a leather. Irregular verb.
Son.
It's irregular. Verbo irregular. Cambia por una letra.
Sent.
Sent with T. Team number 2. A number.
5.
5. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. The other team loses 20 points. Now it's a tie.
Damn, now we're even.
Yeah, now it's a tie. Okay, okay. Team number 1. It's to be fair, huh?
8.
Okay. You got 2 passes. Sorry. Team number 2.
15.
The baby at me. The baby. This is regular. Es verbo regular, ¿eh?
Smiled.
Smile. Yes. Yes, Estrella. Team number 1.
9.
9. We online last weekend.
Chat.
Chatted with it. Team number 2.
11.
I to work 2 years ago.
Drive it.
Drove.
You meant, yeah, that was the past participle. Drove. Okay, team number 1. Which one?
16.
They English
Spoke.
Spoke.
There you are. Obviously, team number 2. This is for you. Okay, I a good last night. No,
I read.
I read a book last night. Se escriben igual, ese es un verbo irregular, se escribe igual, pero se pronuncia diferente. Read and red, como el color se pronuncia. Read and red, el pasado. Okay, so, and the winner is team number 2. Bravo. Esto para recordar un poco pasado simple. Y ahora vamos a continuar con otra actividad. 20 segundos. Wait a moment. I'm trying to open this. Can you see now?
No, I don't see your screen.
No? Okay, wait a second. And now? No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. Is it working now?
Yeah, I can see your screen now.
Thanks. Thank you. Okay, we have to read and then we have to answer. In this is using in past. So, volunteer, voluntario, this is me. No volunteer. Elias, you want to read?
Okay.
Thank you.
Charlie Neumann is the first woman to be charged with a very unusual crime. Cleaning her nose a police officer shoot. It all happened after police in West Virginia were called out to deal with a domestic dispute. Officer Elliot was first to arrive. He found a woman outside to the house shooting man who was in the kitchen. The man refused to open the door, claiming that he was frightened that the woman was going to hit him. So the police arrested Miss Neumann and
36.
yeah, 36 after she refused to calm down.
However,
However, as they were walking here, the police car, Miss Neumann allegedly wiped her nose of the back of the police officer. Miss Neumann was charged with battery on a police officer. This crime is defined as intentionally making physical contact of an insulting or provoking nature against an officer should know, you know.
Okay, thank you. So
Lo
now
siento,
you
estaba
know.
temblando.
Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you, Elias. So as you can see, this text is in past. It's in past. You can see it happened. She refused. Refused again. Was. Were. So that's why it's very important to recognize the tenses. So in this case, do you understand the full story?
Yes.
Es una comprensión global. Vamos a ir viendo ya puntualmente las preguntas. The police officer was called out because, what was the reason?
A very unusual crime had happened.
A very unusual crime had happened. That was the reason?
A couple was having a dispute.
A couple was having a dispute. ¿Cómo lo sabemos? Tiene aquí, with a domestic dispute. Es como empezó todo. Lo que pasó después ya fue el crimen no tan usual. Okay. When the police officer arrived, the woman was shouting to her husband, hitting the kitchen door, cleaning her nose, refusing to calm down.
Shouting to her husband.
It says, he found a woman outside the house shouting at a man. ¿Quién era ese hombre? Her husband. The woman's crime was unusual because she ¿Qué fue lo inusual de este caso?
Clean her nose on the officer's shirt.
Clean her nose on the officer's shirt. Eso fue. Sí. Tenemos aquí. Mrs. Newman wiped her nose on the back of the police officer's shirt. Muy bien, y ese es un tipo de pregunta o un tipo de forma que pueden venir sus preguntas. Van a leer nuevamente el texto con sus respuestas de opción y en la mayoría van a estar llevándolos a un poco de confusión múltiple porque van a mencionar cuestiones que sí están mencionadas en el texto, pero hay que encontrar exactamente de dónde viene. ¿Por qué? Por ejemplo, dice crime is sin, viene aquí crime. Dispute, también viene dispute. Tenemos aquí happened. Entonces tenemos que leer bien nuestras opciones para ver cuál es la correcta de acuerdo a lo que nos está diciendo nuestro texto. Vamos con otro ejemplo. Rapidísimo. Espero que esta vez no se me vaya a trabar para al momento de compartir. Wait a second. Let's do this very, very fast. Wait. Here we go. Can you see now?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, this is grammar. This is grammar. Okay, the vegetables in this market are than in the supermarket. A lot cheap, as cheap
Cheaper?
as the cheapest, cheaper. ¿Por qué cheaper?
Porque el ER se utiliza para, al final de una palabra para comparar.
There you are, very good. Se utiliza para comparar. Es un comparativo y lo podemos ver aquí en nuestra frase, dice than. Y es justamente como lo utilizamos. La comparación, utilizamos than. No es igual porque tenemos aquí as cheap as. No podemos utilizar as cheap as than. Ok, perfecto. Number 2, complete the next dialogue. Sally, why are you and your sister so happy? Because our school gave a scholarship. We are us.
Us.
Us. ¿Por qué us?
She's talking about her and her sister.
Ok. Aunque los pronombres que tenemos aquí, o los adjetivos que tenemos aquí, se utilizan para hablar de nosotros. Uno es un sujeto, un pronombre sujeto. El otro tendría que ser utilizado con un sustantivo, y el otro es porque ya mencionamos el sustantivo anteriormente, y el otro es porque ¿a quién se lo van a dar? A nosotros. Y utilizamos este pronombre, us. El siguiente diálogo. What did you give your girlfriend for her birthday? I gave a sweater.
Her.
I gave her a sweater. No es hers, porque ya habremos que tener mencionado nuestro sustantivo anteriormente. She es un pronombre sujeto, en she's es la contracción del verbo to be con nuestro pronombre she. Okay, she in Hiroshima since 2006.
Chile. Has lived.
Has lived. Okay, has lived. ¿Por qué has lived?
Porque está la palabra since.
There you are, very good. Justamente, está la palabra since. ¿Qué tiempo estamos utilizando si tenemos has lived?
Presente perfecto.
Presente perfecto. Y justamente podemos reconocerlo porque tenemos este since. Live es pasado. Pudiera decirlo si aquí tuviéramos otra preposición, in 2006, que vivió ahí en ese momento específico. Pero es algo que inició en el pasado y todavía puede estar sucediendo. Presente perfecto. Will live es futuro, ¿no? Lives es presente, entonces presente perfecto. Next. I have been a doctor 7 years ago from since 4. For 7 years. ¿Por qué 4?
Porque habla de los años.
De la duración de los años. ¿Cuánto tiempo lo ha sido? ¿Mm? Si tuviéramos el que usar since como tenemos presente perfecto, podemos usar since. Tendríamos que tener un momento en específico. ¿Cuándo inició? Since 2010. Tendríamos que tener un momento específico. Entonces, duración, for. Laura, you ever to Europe? Yes, 2 years ago. Palabra clave, ever. Cuando hablamos de experiencias. Cuando hablamos de experiencias, ¿qué tiempo usamos?
Usamos el pasado, ¿no?
Present perfect. Yeah, present perfect. Y tenemos opciones. Have gone, has gone, have been, has been. Si es presente perfecto, bueno, tenemos en sus opciones, que es la formación correcta. Have you ever gone to Europe? Or have you ever been to Europe? ¿Por qué vamos a contemplar solamente estas dos? Porque estamos utilizando you. Y sabemos que para utilizar con you es have. Descartamos las otras. Ahora, gone or been.
Bien.
Ok, been. Why been? ¿Por qué usamos?
Porque sí, pero ser presente. Simple.
Está en presente perfecto. Diferencia entre gone y been. Gone es que se ha ido o se fue, pero todavía no regresa. Y been, que fue y ya regresó. Y aquí no los dice porque hace 2 años. Entonces quiere decir que ya fue y ya regresó. El gone es que todavía anda por Europa y no nos llevó. Okay, I have always my clothes in this store. Where do you yours?
Option C.
Sí. I have always bought my clothes in the store. Where do you yours? Muy bien. Nuevamente tenemos presente perfecto. Tenemos have. Bought es el participio de buy que está en las opciones, es el verbo, pero tenemos que usar el pasado participio. La siguiente parte está en presente. ¿Por qué? Tenemos aquí do. Entonces no pudiéramos utilizar bought en ningún momento. Aquí. The last question. You finished yet?
Did, didn't.
Didn't. No, no es un pasado simple. Tenemos aquí un participio pasado de un verbo regular. El yet también nos da pauta para que sepamos que es un present perfect.
Haven't.
Yeah, have, haven't. And there you are. Very good. Okay, entonces, importante para identificar, una, leer súper bien las instrucciones que nos están pidiendo, leer nuestro texto, cuando son comprensiones de lectura, perdón, tienen que leer su texto, deben entenderlo de manera global, después ir buscando palabras clave para todo, ir buscando sus palabras clave. Y lo siguiente es saber reconocer tiempos, cuestiones gramaticales que van a estar por ahí utilizando y siendo necesarias. No les van a decir, ahora conjuga en tal tiempo, no. Viene de forma incluida ya en sus preguntas esos tiempos. Dudas, preguntas, algo que quieran saber. Si no tienen dudas, no tienen preguntas, de mi parte, por mí eso sería todo.
Pues por el momento estoy bien, gracias.
Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Best wishes for you.
Thank you very much. And as I learn, see you later, alligator.
Yeah, see you later, alligator. Thank you guys. Take care.
Thank you, Miss. Goodbye.
Bye. Bueno, pues muchas gracias a
Thank
todos.
you. Bye.
My dear coordinators, that's all for today.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much, Miss Rachel. Y muchas gracias, muchachos. Nos vemos en la siguiente sesión. Espero pues haya sido beneficiosa. Y pues bueno, les recuerdo mi nombre. Soy Ana Karen Montero. Soy la coordinadora de fisioterapia. Y bueno, nos vemos en la siguiente sesión, chiquillos. Que tengan buenas tardes y sigan estudiando.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Bye.